should be fine now. Okay. よいしょ。できた。はい。みんな元気？You guys alright? ちょっと待ってね。Let me check my chat. Saying hello to, let's see, Alexander can't make it. It's fine. You can watch the archive. But thanks for letting me know. Mara, you're here. Good to see you again. And Kaningstan's always here. Hi. Choma, you're here. Good to see you guys. ね、はい。みんな元気ね、ちょっと待ってね。先生はすごく忙しい。So busy. でも頑張った。今日はね、still, we've got a lot of notes, but a lot of penguins too. We get to learn more about penguins. Got penguins, and what else? What do we have? Yeah, we've got a lot of notes, but let me just go back. Okay, right here. Starting from here. Well, since you know this series is kind of new, right? So that's why I'm kind of including a lot of things, you know, pretty much everything. But later on, you know, of course, I'm not gonna type everything. You know, I'm not gonna type everything out. But it's just that, you know, well, it's a new, you know, series, and you might not be familiar, you know, with, you know, music and band vocabulary, things like that. So that's why I'm kind of like including a lot of things here. But yeah, later on it's gonna be much less to type. But I'm like typing pretty much, you know, pretty much everything, or as much as possible. And if it's not that important, I don't spend much time, you know, on them. So, but these things are pretty easy. Okay, even though it looks overwhelming, but it's not. It's pretty easy if you've watched my, you know, other stream series like, you know, Bocchi the Rock, you know, manga series, or you know, Totoro and things like that. And if you're familiar with my gaming streams, you know, a lot of them are pretty easy apart from these penguins. Anyway, but well, since, you know, you might be new, you know, to these things, I'm spending, you know, more time typing. Okay, we need to fix it. And what's the beginning? Oh, I put the now sign here. Yeah, I put a sign here so I can find it. Here we go. Just check the chat. One sec. Saying hello to Falcons, you're here, and the penguins. Your penguins are here today. Let me see. Kazo. If you're busy, you don't need to, you know, push yourself, you know, to be here. You know, you gotta do whatever you need to do. You don't get, you know, I don't get crazy. I don't get angry with you, so don't worry. Danny, you're here. Ohayo. Ohayo. Isn't it too early for you? Patrick, you're here. And konbanwa, Patrick, and konbanwa. Good to see you. For instance, nobody can think about penguins and be mad at the same time. Yeah, this is supposed to be a very peaceful stream. Super laid back, relaxing stream. Nobody gets angry, okay? Let's see. Oh, penguins. I love penguins. In fact, I might want to go to like an aquarium this week because I got inspired. I want to see penguins, so I might go to an aquarium later this week. Penguins are cute. Okay, let me see. Yeah, penguins. Have you seen this? Hige penguin, chin strap penguin. So weird, but cute. It's not like somebody used like Sharpie or something. It's they're like this. Hige penguin. Yeah, gentsu penguin. Cape penguin, African penguin. Look at this. This guy's hair. Macaroni penguin. So cute. Oh, so stylish. And king penguin. All about penguins today. Right. Excellent. Going back. Yep. And let's see. Let me just say hello before I get started. Let me see. Oh, don't even talk about their mouths. It's fine. They look cute. That's all. That's all that matters. So let me see. Don't look in the mouth. I know. Penguins are cute. Okay. The chin strap. Yeah, I know. It's so cool. Yeah, you should look it up. It's so cute. Chin strap penguins. Yeah, I actually haven't, seen them before. I'd love to, see them in real life. Cool. And let me see. Bearded penguin. Hige penguin. Yeah, Hige is beard, but the official name is chin strap penguin. For this guy, yeah. For this guy with a super cute chin strap. Yeah. Hige penguin. Anyway, let's go back. Here. Yes, yeah, love the macaroni penguins hairstyle, super cool. Yep. Right, so I'm gonna get started. Okay, I can't interact with chat while I'm explaining because I need to focus. As you can see, I have a lot of notes, so let's see. Okay, so today we've got the third episode. Let me open my screen. 1 sec. Screen's right here. I'm gonna move things a bit here. Okay. So. Okay. Yeah, so today we have the third episode. And this is Anon-chan, and this is Saki-chan, Sakiko. I don't know if you know much about Saki-chan, but Saki-chan, I don't want to spoil too much, but she's super cool. So she's going to be in a different band, or she's going to start a really cool band, but super heavy. It's called Abe Mujika. Abe Mujika. Super cool. The anime is coming out in January in Japan and should be released internationally too, I hope. yeah, she's in a really heavy, she's going to join, I mean, she's going to start a super heavy band. But, yeah, that's why she's cute. Anyway, yeah, it's a really cool band. I highly recommend them, but it's super heavy. So let's get started. So today's the third episode of It's MyGo. It's MyGo. It's MyGo. So, and then this is from my app, BanG Dream Girls Band Party. It's for iOS and also Android too. So pretty much anyone can download. But the version I'm using for streaming and teaching is from the Japanese app store only, or the from Japan only. If you have access, great. If you don't, you can still get the English version, even though the text is not going to be in Japanese, but audio clips, everything will be voiced in Japanese, so you can listen back many times, check your understanding. It's not like the best, the best thing is to have the text, so you can read it, understand it better. But if you can't access the Japanese version, the English version isn't too bad. Okay, you can still practice listening a lot. So anyway, let me see. Can I adjust my screen a little bit? Okay, let's read it. So Haneoka no Fushigi-chan. Okay, let's see. Haneoka no Fushigi-chan. You will find out who this is about. Okay, not them. Okay. Haneoka is the school, this high school that they go to. So let's go. I'm gonna press yomu. Okay, yomu. Right. Go here. Oh yeah, I need to download first. He always asks me. So here, Haneoka Joshi Gakuen, Rouka. It's pretty obvious. Haneoka, as I said, Haneoka Joshi Gakuen. It's a girls, only school. Haneoka, girls school, girls academy. Rouka is here. Okay.
ライブハウスでメンバー探しか。
So Anon-chan thinks about what happened in the last episode. Her classmate suggested, why don't you look for members by checking out the message board at the live house, like a concert venue. Check it out. Why don't you try it? So Anon-chan says, ライブハウスでメンバー探しか。Okay? ライブハウスでメンバー探し。We had the exact same thing before. Let me see. I'm gonna move the chat so I won't be able to see it. My space is kind of limited. Here, let's see. Okay, before, we were talking about member sagashi. From sagasu, to search for something. And sagashi is the noun form, so member sagashi. Okay. Go. Just move things away. There's too much. I need more space here. Okay. So, and yeah, live house でメンバー探しか. She's just thinking about it, member search, at the live house, at the venue. Because she's not sure.
そこまでガチでやりたいわけじゃないし、学校でメンバー見つかるといいんだけど。
So she says, そこまでガチでやりたいわけじゃないし、学校でメンバー見つかるといいんだけど。そこまでガチでやりたいわけじゃない。It has わけじゃない here. It means like, it doesn't mean that blah blah blah. Or it's not like blah blah blah. Okay? そこまでガチでやりたいわけじゃない。そこまで。ね。to that degree. ね。that much. そこまでガチで。ガチ。ね。seriously. ね。for real. ガチで。やりたい。わけじゃない。ね。やりたい。wanna do. わけじゃない。ね。It doesn't mean that. ね。I wanna do it. I wanna do it that much. Seriously. That seriously. What is she talking about? Going to the live house to the venue and look for members. There are a lot of serious members, serious musicians looking for bands to perform, especially at the venue or practice. I think the venue also has like a practice space or practice rooms too. ガチでやりたいわけじゃない。ね、わけじゃない。そういうわけじゃない。ね、It doesn't mean that I'm that desperate. I'm that serious about that. 学校でメンバー見つかるといいんだけど、学校でメンバー見つかる。Of course, メンバーが見つかる。Something gets found. Not 見つける but 見つかる。Something が見つかる。Intransitive. We had this before in the last lesson. last session. Something が見つかる。Something gets found. Yeah, at the time we had 一緒に食べてくれる人が見つからなかったら Okay, so when she was about to have lunch, she was like wondering, what if what if there's nobody, to have lunch with? Something が見つかれば見つけるを見つける to find something. So transitive. Okay, so don't get confused. Let's see. Okay. 学校でメンバー of course メンバーが見つかるといいんだけどねといいit's more like I hope ね I hopeメンバーが見つかる so a member like a band member will be found or will get found in school. So basically she's saying like, I hope I can find somebody, at school. But in Japanese, we don't really use メンバーを見つける。学校でメンバーを見つけるといいんだけど、we don't say that. We use intransitive in this case. Okay? 学校でメンバー見つかるといいんだけど。メンバーが見つかるといいんだけど。ね、of course, it's very strange to translate as is. But, so it will be nice. It will be nice if a member gets found at school. Of course, meaning she means that, I hope I can find a member or members here at school. だけど、but, see what happens. I might have to mute certain parts as I explained before so that, it doesn't interfere with copyright. might have to mute this.
ピアノの音、音楽室から？
Okay, I had to mute it a little bit. I think this is fine. It's not like a fully recorded like a tune or song. It's fine. Anon-chan says, このピアノの音、ね、like, huh? この this ピアノの音、ね、this piano, the sound of the piano 音楽室、音楽、music 室、room 音楽室から from the music room? Okay. そう、音楽室 okay. music room okay. 音楽室から
ピアノ弾いてるのあの子だ。部活ってわけじゃないよね。一人だし。
Can mute again. So Anon-chan goes into the music room and thinks ピアノ弾いてるのあの子だ。部活ってわけじゃないよね。一人だし。Okay? So ピアノを弾いているのあの子だ。Okay? ピアノ弾いてるの、弾く、ね、to play an instrument 弾いている、present continuous、action happening now、okay? ピアノ弾いてるのピアノを弾いてるの in this case no is replacing、弾いてる子 so the girl who is playing the piano あの子だ、ね、that girl、it's her、部活ってわけじゃないよね一人だし、ね、部活 club ね club activity 部活ってagain わけじゃないねわけじゃないHere again so 部活ってわけじゃないよねIt doesn't mean that this is a club activity, right? 一人だし、一人、one person. And she's alone, so it can't be, it can't be like a club, right? See, mute.
っていうか、めっちゃ上手。
っていうか。めっちゃ上手、ねっていうか、has a few different meanings、ねっていうか、we had っていうか in the I think was it the first session I think yeah when Taki-chan was like telling Saki-chan like hey and then she said Teyuka there in the first episode. So Teyuka, the first one, like, perhaps I should say blah, 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 more like rephrasing something. Or here, in this case, it means, by the way. Teyuka, like, by the way. めっちゃ上手。ね、めっちゃ。ね、めっちゃ super、very 上手めっちゃ上手ね、something が上手someone skilled at something which is the same as something がうまい、ね、ピアノが上手ね、ピアノが上手 in this case さきちゃんはピアノが上手。ね、さきちゃん who's the you know, she's the one who's playing. さきちゃん。さきちゃんはピアノが上手。Of course you can say さきちゃんはピアノがうまい。This is for describing other people's, other people's skills. Okay, not yourself. めっちゃ上手。Okay, I'm gonna unmute. さきちゃん。さきちゃん just says, oh who? My beautiful さきちゃん super cute. Let's see what she says.
ピアノめっちゃうまいね。
So Anon ちゃん、impressed by Saki-chan's piano performance, says, ピアノめっちゃうまいね。Yeah, here she says うまい。Of course, ピアノがめっちゃうまいね。Yeah, so you're so good at playing the piano. Huh?
吹奏楽部の方
？So さきちゃん。Sakiko. Very rare to spell Sakiko like this. It looks like Shoko, but in this game, in this story, it's pronounced Sakiko. A lot of her friends call her Saki-chan, and I want to call her Saki-chan too, because I wanna get to know her. She's super cool. 吹奏楽部の方So she's very polite. Sakiko, Saki-chan. She's very well brought up. She's from a very wealthy family. So she speaks like a lady, young lady. 吹奏楽部の方She doesn't say 人 but she says 方 Very polite way to describe like a person. 吹奏楽部 Okay? Brass band club. Wind orchestra club. 吹奏楽部吹奏楽部の方
全然普通に聞きに来ただけで。
アノンちゃん says 全然 of course 全然全然違うよ like I'm not that I'm not a member of 吹奏楽部ね全然 she just says 全然 but of course you're gonna see what's not visible okay 全然違うよ like I'm not that I'm not a member of 吹奏楽部普通に聞きに来ただけで、普通に、普通に、has some meanings, different meanings. Normally it means like normally or usually. Depending on the context, it could also mean actually. Or here it just simply means like I just came in. It doesn't mean like she does it on a regular basis or anything. So here she's just saying, I just came. I just came in to have a listen. 普通に聞きに来ただけで聞きに来る。ね、combination of 聞く、to listen, normally listen to music、聞きに来た、using mass stem plus に来る、come to do something, so 聞きに来る、came, I come here, well 聞きに来た will be I came here to listen to you、so 聞きに来る come to listen. 聞きに来た is just the past tense of that. So, I came here to, listen to your piano. 聞きに来ただけで okay? I just came here, I just, nothing special. I'm not in a club. I was just passing by and heard you and wanted to, have a listen. That's that.
一緒にバンドやらない？
Already? She really wants to, form a band. She's already asking, 一緒にバンドやらない？ already? Well, 一緒に、together, バンドやらない？ Of course, バンドをやらない？バンドやらない？ Like, why don't you play, in a band with me? She's already inviting Saki-chan to join or to form a band together. Be careful before asking who she is. Okay? Saki-chan is super, super, super talented. Everyone wants to be in a band with her.
なんですの？いきなり。
Always sounds so elegant. Yeah. And Saki-chan, なんですの？いきなり。Yeah. なんですの？ If it's just like a, if it's a common response, it will be like, 何? But she says, なんですの? Which makes her sound elegant. なんですの? いきなり. Okay? いきなり. So I've just listed いきなり and later there will be 急に. I just want to put them side by side because they're similar. Sometimes interchangeable, sometimes not. But いきなり ね. So since, Saki-chan is surprised, she's surprised. Okay, she says, いきなり? Suddenly. What is it? What are you talking about? So いきなり? Without taking any steps to prepare, just Anon-chan just said it and Saki-chan's like, oh, what? And then this is also very similar too. She didn't Saki-chan didn't anticipate that somebody like a new student just came in and like, hey, do you want to join a band with me? Like, what? And いきなり usually surprising or upsetting. And she's surprised. なんですの? Like, what is it? All of a sudden. What are you talking about? Oh, cute.
あ、急にごめん。1年 A 組の千早って言うんだけど。
So she says 急に here. So Anon-chan says, あ、急にごめん。ね、急に we have 急に right after I'm gonna talk about it. 急にごめん。1年 A 組の千早って言うんだけど。急にごめん。急に also means suddenly. Yeah, so they're very similar. So, something happening quickly. Well, she just asked all of a sudden, so, and also unexpected events. Nobody expected that, so, yeah. And, and 急に especially when 急に is used for like changes, yeah, it talks about like a drastic, sudden like change as well. Okay, and for that we would never use いきなり, when you're talking about like a sudden change, shift, or something changing super quickly, we use 急に. 急成長する for example. It's like, fast and sudden and fast growth. That's 急成長. We don't say いきなり成長する. So they're very similar. Sometimes, again, they can be used interchangeably. Here it's almost interchangeable. But earlier, Saki-chan said いきなり. Especially she was surprised and she was a little bit like upset and she didn't know like what's going on. Okay, so that's why she was using いきなり. And Anon-chan says sorry. すいません。well 1年 A 組の千早って言うんだけど、1年 A 組 it's her class. 千早 Anon ですね。千早 is a family name. 千早って言うんだけど、I am 千早、from 1年 A 組、言うんだけど、
アノンって呼んで。今バンドメンバー探してて、私ギタボなんだけどキーボードとかやってほしいなって。
So Anon-chan, even though she just said 千早千早って言うんだけどmy name is 千早 or I am called 千早だけど but and then she just like remembers, she wants, other people to call her Anon. So, Anon って呼んで。Anon と呼んで。call me Anon. 呼ぶ、呼んで te form. But this is from 呼んでください will be a polite request. Anon って呼んでください will be polite, but they're, in the same school, in the same grade, and she wants to be, casual, so she just gets rid of ください. So アノンって呼んで so it doesn't mean te form is always, a casual request. You have to think about the context. Yeah, so if it's formal, then 呼んでください. So please call me Anon. But here she wants to get rid of that formality and say, yeah, you can call me Anon or call me Anon. Casual request. And she explains herself. 今バンドメンバー探してて、私ギタボなんだけど。今 now バンドメンバー探してて、バンドメンバーをobject を探してて、探す。search, to search, 探す、探して、探してて、探していて、present continuous. 探している、but 探していて wants to continue the sentence. So 今バンドメンバー、今バンドメンバーを探している if you finish the sentence then 探している present continuous I'm looking for band members but she wants to continue so 探してて探していて私guitar vocals なんだけどI'm on on the guitar and vocals meaning she wants to be in the center position because that's where most guitar vocals will perform. It's the main person. 私ギタボなんだけどI am on the guitar and vocals なんだけどbut and she can't really continue smoothly. So she says, なんだけど but well キーボードとかやってほしいなってキーボードとかね、noun とか normally noun とか noun とか but sometimes it's halfway so you know listing examples キーボードとかね something like you know the keyboard やってほしいなってsomebody に verb 定 form 欲しいね we had this well, we had this many times actually in the last gaming stream too we had the negative version ね、しないでほしい話しかけないでほしい was it like don't talk to me or that I don't want anybody to talk to me and it stems from this so so person に verb 定 form 欲しい、ね、want them to do this so、キーボードとかやってほしいなof course talking about さきちゃんにeven though Anon-chan doesn't really know you know Saki-chan's name properly but I'm just writing it here because it's just easier to understand of course さきちゃんに or あなたに we don't say あなた so I didn't write thatね somebody にキーボードとか something like you know the keyboard やってね、やる to do やって定 form 欲しい so I want you to play you know I want you to play something like the keyboard やってほしいなって of course やってほしいなって思ってるね、思ってるんだけど、ね、I'm thinking that, you know, I kind of want you to, you know, play something like the keyboard. She's trying her best not to be too, you know, overwhelming.
いえ、ごめんなさい。あなたのご希望には添えませんわ。
Oh, so elegant. いえ、ごめんなさい。あなたのご希望には添えませんわ。We say ご要望 as well. So I was like ご要望 but this one's 希望。あなたのご希望には添えませんわ。いえ。No, I'm sorry. あなたのご希望には添えませんわ。ね、希望。We had a 希望in a recent, you know, bocce stream, where bocce was like about to, you know, submit the application to perform at the Bunkasai, and then said 希望, blah blah blah, and yeah, 希望. On its own just means like, you know, hope or wish or request. And combined with something に so ね so ねnormally like 道に沿う道に沿うね to go along the way or road 道に沿う but so ね to run you know along to follow something oh it also means to meet somebody's wishes or expectations. So in this case, of course, obviously talking about meeting, you know, Anon-chan's expectation or wish, right? Because Anon-chan thought, oh, I just found an amazing keyboard player here. But Saki-chan is politely, she's always polite, she's politely saying no. So somebody の希望にね wish or hope に so ね so to go along something ね so but in this case you know to meet somebody's wish expectations so on and so forth saying like I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. I can't meet your. I can't satisfy your wish. Or I can't do that for you. Oh, Saki-chan's gone.
ダメか。せっかくすごいキーボード見つけたと思ったのに。
ダメか。はあ、ダメ No. Oh, so it's not good. Oh, it didn't go well. Huh. せっかくすごいキーボードを見つけたと思ったのに。せっかく、We had せっかく before. せっかく talks about or describes like costing like some effort going through too much or or maybe wasting something even though you earned it, you found something but it's gone, something like that. せっかく goes really well with のに even though せっかく talks about basically losing not losing but kind of not getting what she wanted even though she oh wow I found somebody amazing wow I'm so lucky but like she got turned down so せっかくeven though she didn't spend much time and effort finding her but this せっかく is almost impossible to translate anyway. I'm just describing when we use it. In this case she thought oh wow she's very unusual she's so talented I found her I want to get her in the band but せっかく見つけたのにI thought I found an amazing person, but she turned me down. That kind of nuance in this case. せっかくすごいキーボードね、of course すごいキーボードすごい amazing キーボード but keyboard player、キーボードを見つけた、すごいキーボードを見つけたと思ったのに、of course すごいキーボード、キーボードを見つけた、見つける、something を見つける to find something、I found an amazing keyboard player と思った。よいしょ。Let me move this. よいしょ。ちょっと待ってね。せっかく、すごいキーボードを見つけたと思ったのに、I thought, I found an amazing keyboard player, but she's gone. I couldn't get her in the band. So here, this せっかく is adding more like kind of disappointment, regret, disappointment. Yeah, more like disappointment here. Like, oh, she was excited. She thought, Saki-chan was amazing. Oh my gosh, this girl is amazing at playing the piano. I want her in the band. But Saki-chan said no. So, せっかくすごいキーボード見つけたと思ったのに。I thought I just found a great keyboard player. But it didn't go well. So this せっかく is more, describing the disappointment of Anon-chan. Oh. Again, Haneoka 女子学園廊下 the same place as in the beginning.
一緒にバンドしてくれそうな子いないかな。
we'll see. So Anon-chan says, 一緒にバンドしてくれそうな子いないかな。一緒にバンドしてくれそうな子。いないかな。一緒にバンドする。To play in a band together. 一緒にバンドしててくれる gifting verb. Because she will feel thankful about their action. 一緒にバンドしてくれそう。そう adds more like it seems, it looks like. Looks like, they will play in the band together. And just like, combine ko, like a girl. 一緒にバンドしてくれそうな子。そう。Behaves exactly like na adjectives. That's why it has na before ko. 一緒にバンドしてくれそうな子。ね、子 in this case, a girl who looks like or seems like she would play with me. We'll see.
あそこにいるのって、
あそこにいるのってね、は？あそこにいるのってあそこ over there にいるね、いる to be いるのっている子。In this case, it's a replacement of 子 in this case. So あそこにいるのってあそこにいる子はね、the girl who is over there is
あの子もバンド組んでないって言ってたっけ。
So looking at Tomori in the distance, Anon-chan says, あの子もバンド組んでないって言ってたっけ。あの子 referring to Tomori、あの子もね、ね、that girl also バンド組んでない、ね、バンドを組んでいない、バンド組んでない、バンド組んでいる、バンドを組んでいる will be the state condition saying like, oh, she's in a band, she formed a band, but it says 組んでいない、she's not in a band, she doesn't belong to any bands。 あの子もバンド組んでないってないと言ってたっけね、talking about her other classmates talking about Tomori being like talking about Tomori not in a band。そう言ってたThe subject of this is Anon-chan's classmates. They were saying that Tomori あの子Tomori ちゃんもTomori also is not in a band. Huh?
確か高松さん
おーい確か高松さんキャーおーい like hey well 確かI'm sure her name was even though it's not written she's trying to remember Tomori's name 確かwell I'm sure her name was 高松さんね高松Tomori's full name is 高松Tomori高松Tomori so 高松さんキャーsomething happens here あ
足がもつれた。
そう、アノンちゃん says いった足がもつれた、ね、いった from 痛い、ね、痛い it's sore, it's painful、ね、basically she got hurt、足がもつれた、ね、もつれる it's like get tangled もつれる like this もつれるそう足足 is foot or feet, and it could also cover legs too, but if they need to specify very specific part, ashi is only for foot, and we have another ashi kanji for legs, but I don't think you need it. This kind of covers both anyway. Okay, the other complicated one only talks about this, but honestly you don't really need to distinguish the two when you're just talking normally, unless you have some injury or something. 足がもつれる、ね、もつれる、ね、to get tangled、so 足がもつれる、ね、もつれる、okay. So her legs、ね、got tangled、もつれた、so past tense、so she basically tripped over. She couldn't control herself. She lost her balance. 足がもつれた。
大丈夫。転んだ。
So Tomori worried about Anon-chan and says, Anon, like, hey, 大丈夫? Are you okay? 転んだ? ね、転ぶ。The dictionary form is 転ぶ。ね、to fall down. To fall over. ね、転んだ past tense. Did you fall over?
大丈夫。ちょっと手のひらすりむいただけだから。
大丈夫。Like, I'm okay. Don't worry. 大丈夫。ちょっと little bit 手のひら palm 手のひらすりむいただけ、ね、すりむく。そう、手のひらをすりむく。すりむく。It's painful to even look at this word. すりむく、to graze. Okay. Basically, she hurt her 手のひら。ちょっと手のひらすりむいただけだから、ね、すりむく、すりむいた past tense だけ only. I just grazed my palm. だからね、so it's okay. Don't worry about it.
絆創膏。
She said, 絆創膏。絆創膏 band-aid. Or if you speak British English, plasters. If you're more towards American, then band-aid. Okay? 絆創膏。
ちょっと急にどこ行くの？
So Tomori just left. I hope well, she's getting some 絆創膏for Anon-chan. Anon-chan says, は？ちょっと like, hey, wait a sec. 急にどこ行くの？ね、急にsuddenly. Since Tomori just left and she did it super quick. 急にどこ行くの？ Of course, どこに行くの？ Where are you going? All of a sudden. Where is she now? 天文部。羽岡女子学園天文部部室。羽岡女子学園。It's their school. 天文部。天文部。ね、You can see it. 天文部。ね、Astronomy、部室。ね、Club Room。天文部部室。Did I not have 天文部? I had 天文部 somewhere, but might have deleted it. Oh yeah, it's right here. Let's see. Yeah, 天文部. Yeah, 天文部 and 部室 club room. We had this before. So 天文部. よし。
いたいた。急に走り出すからびっくりしたよ。どうかしたの？
いたいた。いたいた。Here she is. ね、いたいた。From either to be. Of course. ね、ともりちゃんがいた。高松さんがいた。ね、and then just repeating twice. Oh, she's here. Oh, here she is. 急に走り出すからびっくりしたよ。急に suddenly、走り出す。works really well with 急に走り出す。走る and 出す。ますステンプラス出す。start doing something、走り出す。走る。to run。走る、走り出す。started running。走り出したね started running、急に走り出すからねびっくりしたよ、ね、you started running all of a sudden so、びっくりしたよ、ね、びっくりする、ね、to get surprised、ね、same as 驚く、ね、びっくりする、ね、I got surprised、ね、驚いたよ is fine too、ね、びっくりする same as 驚く in this case so 驚いたAnna says どうかしたの、ね、どうかしたの、ね、What's wrong? What's the matter? ね、What happened? Why did you run all of a sudden? どうかしたの？
私絆創膏集めててどれがいい？そう、ともり says 私、ね、of course 私は絆創膏を集めてて、ね、絆創膏 band-aid、plasters 絆創膏 of course what's not written is all、object を集めてて、ね、集める、ね、to collect you know in the beginning remember like in the first episode she was collecting stones and she often collects feathers she collects like leaves and like she likes to collect things 私絆創膏を集めててね I'm collecting band-aid or plasters 集めていて、ね、集めていて、ねI'm collecting and she's showing what she's got in front of Anon ちゃん and saying どれがいい、ね、どれ which one どれがいい、ね、which one which one would you like which one's good for you どれがいいcute すごいこれ全部絆創膏お菓子の箱の中絆創膏でいっぱいじゃん
like what すごい すごい like wow これ全部絆創膏これこれ全部絆創膏ね
like all of them are絆創膏絆創膏band-aid band-aids これ全部絆創膏お菓子の箱の中絆創膏でいっぱいじゃんお菓子の箱お菓子お菓子の箱 so the box of sweets ねお菓子の箱お菓子の箱の中 inside inside the box of sweets お菓子の箱の中絆創膏でいっぱいじゃん絆創膏でいっぱい、it's full of this band-aid you've got the box is full of plasters or band-aids いっぱいじゃん好きなの使って好きなの No is replacing 好きな絆創膏ね好きなの No is replacing a noun in this case not every time 好きなの好きなもの好きなSo no is more like one the one you like 好きなの使ってねuse what you like use the one you like 好きなの使ってごめんねどれも柄付きで可愛いなこのペンギンのやつ好き Here comes penguin ごめんねI'm sorry but it's more like of course she's not really apologizing but like she's actually more like thanking her like ごめんねlike sorry to take your take your stuff it's more like that but feeling thankful too ごめんねどれも柄付きで可愛いなね柄ねpattern or design 柄付きね柄がついているねso it has 柄it comes with patterns or designs 柄付き柄付きで可愛いなどれもねany of them or どれも like all of them ね all of them has a pattern 可愛いなね and they're super cute このペンギンのやつ好きねこのthis ペンギンのやつpenguin one the one with a penguin or penguins やつ好きね I like this one with penguins ヒゲペンギンだTomori gets excited and say ヒゲペンギンだねヒゲペンギンだヒゲペンギンねヒゲ is beard or facial hair ヒゲペンギン is this guy ヒゲペンギンchin strap penguin so cute ヒゲペンギンだヒゲヒゲbeard
顔にヒゲがあるでしょアデリーペンギン族でジェンツーペンギンもそうだよペンギンシリーズの絆創膏は他にもあって
Her eyes are shining too super cute
顔にね顔 face にヒゲがあるでしょ、has a beard right ヒゲがあるでしょ、アデリーペンギン族でね、アデリーペンギン族 is a group or genus I'm talking about like animals family 族アデリーペンギン族で ジェンツーペンギンもそうだよ。ね、ジェンツーペンギン。ジェンツーペンギン。ね、ジェンツーペンギンズ。ジェンツーペンギンもそうだよ。ね、ジェンツーペンギンもアデリーペンギン。ね、アデリーペンギン族だよ。That's what she wants to say. ペンギンシリーズのペンギンシリーズの絆創膏は他にもあってペンギンシリーズの絆創膏は、ね、ペンギンシリーズ、ね、シリーズの絆創膏バンデイドは他にもあって、ね、他に、ね、他、ね、others besides, additionally, so I've got more, I've got more in a penguin series, in a band-aid. I think she's like trying to show Anon-chan more of her collection. And
高松さんもペンギン好きなの？
and Anon-chan says, 高松さんもペンギン好きなの？ね、so 高松さん also like penguins?
かわいいとは思う。
So this kind of proves that Tomori is not collecting because penguins are cute. Tomori just collects. She likes to collect things. That's her like main thing. So and she says, so she's thinking like, let me think. かわいいとは思う。ね、I think that they are cute. It's more like that. Okay. かわいいとは思う。This word changes the nuance. I think that they are cute. More like, but that's not the reason I'm collecting. That's what she wants to say, but she struggles to speak. So that's why she doesn't say a lot of things.
集めてるだけだから多分見つけるのが好きなんだと思う。
So yeah, she said it. 集めてるだけだからね、集めている、だけだから I'm just collecting、ね、I'm just collecting them. So 多分ね probably、見つけるのが好き、ね、見つけるのが好きなんだと思う。So instead of collecting, penguin series, band-aid and things like that, she collects these things because they're cute. It's not really about that, but she likes to find things. That's why she's collecting. Okay. 見つけるのが好き、見つけること、nounifying. 見つけるのが好きなんだと思う。I think that I just like to find things. I like finding things. なんだと思う。好きなんだと思う。It's kind of one thing, but she kind of stutters a little bit too. 多分見つけるのが好きなんだと思う。見つけるのが、so instead of saying 見つけるのが好きだと思う、見つけるのが好きなんだと思う、adds like a little bit of a kind of cushion here, saying that she's not really like 100% definitive about this, but like she's just trying to like kind of think about it, but like she just kind of does it, so she never thought about it deeply.
でもその気持ちわかるかも。ペンとか可愛いと無駄に買っちゃうし。
そう、アノンちゃん。says でもごめん。でもその気持ちわかるかも。ね、でも but その気持ち、ね、feeling、わかる、ね、わかるかも。I might、ね、I might understand the feeling saying like, oh, I know, like, I know what you're talking about. I feel, I kind of feel the same. I kind of know what you're talking about. でもその気持ちわかるかも。ペンとか可愛いと無駄に買っちゃうし。ね、ペンとか noun とか listing examples but pens and so on、とか可愛いとね、conditional thoughts if they are cute、ね、if pens are cute 無駄に買っちゃうし、ね、無駄、waste、無駄 can be a noun or it could be an adjective, so wasteful or useless 無駄に買っちゃう、ね、wastefully、so you don't even need it, it's not even necessary, but you kind of buy it and you kind of buy if they're cute, without a reason. I guess especially Anon-chan, I guess she does that, since she seems a bit impulsive. ね、ペンとか可愛いと無駄に買っちゃうし、ね、買っちゃう、ね、買ってしまう just sound changes to 買っちゃう、ね、in this case 買っちゃう、like describing like, she doesn't even think about it, just like, just buys if they're cute, without thinking. This happens. ペンとか可愛いと無駄に買っちゃうし。
本当
Tomori, 本当really? Tomori is always looking for someone who can understand how she feels.
ケープペンギンとマカロニペンギンとキングペンギンのもあるよ。
That's not the point. So Tomori is still trying to show more penguin collection to Anon-chan, saying ケープペンギンとマカロニペンギンとキングペンギンのもあるよ。ケープペンギンとケープペンギン right there. Cute. マカロニペンギンと look at the hairstyle ね、面白いね、マカロニペンギンとキングペンギン、ね、so cute. キングペンギンのもあるよ、ね、of course キングペンギンの okay, this one replacing and now キングペンギンの、絆創膏、ね、バンデイドもあるよ、ね、I also have these these penguins too. Cute.
待って待って、こんなんいらない。
待って。Hey, wait. こんなんいらない。she said it. いらない。From something がいる to need something, but いらない。Negative. Hey, I don't need this much. Since Tomori was showing her, hey, キングペンギンとマカロニペンギンとケープペンギンとTomori just kept showing her more like more of her collection of penguins, penguin band-aids, and Anon was like, hey, I don't need this much, okay? こんないらない。
そっか。
Feels sad. Tomori, そっか。Same as そうか。Oh, I see. Oh no.
Oh, don't make her feel sad. Please. Tomori's precious.
わかった。もらうから急に落ち込まないでよ。
わかった。もらうから急に落ち込まないでよ。Okay. わかった。Okay, I got it. You know, もらうから、I'll get them all. Okay. もらうから。急に落ち込まないでよ。急に、again, suddenly 落ち込まないでよ。ね、落ち込む。ね、we had same exact phrasing 落ち込まないで、落ち込まないで。in the past, bocce stream. 落ち込む。ね、to feel down, to feel depressed. 落ち込む。落ち込まない。ない negative。ないで。ないで。If it's formal, 落ち込まないでください。ね、please don't feel down, but of course again, here, they wanna talk casually. So 落ち込まないで。So don't feel down about it. 急に落ち込まないでよ。Remember? ね。So she's using 急に like a drastic change. Okay? 急に落ち込まないでよ。Oh dear. ヒゲペンギン。かわいいね。はい。もらうから。I'll get them. 急に落ち込まないでよ。ね。Don't, feel down like that all of a sudden.
高松さんって天文部なの？望遠鏡とかあるし、ここって天文部の部室だよね。
高松さんって天文部なの？ね、天文部。We just had this before ね。Astronomy club. 天文部 They look at stars, nice skies. Cute. 望遠鏡 is this 望遠鏡 telescope 望遠鏡とかね noun とか、so things like 望遠鏡、things like a telescope and so on and so forth, and maybe talking about posters and things. 望遠鏡とかあるし、ここって天文部の部室だよね。ここは、this place は天文部の astronomy, club の部室、ね、club room だよね。It's the club room for the astronomy club, right?
あれってバンドのポスターだよね。確かロゼリアだっけ？
あれってバンドのポスターだよね。確かロゼリアだっけ？So she notices a poster on the wall of a band, and the name of the band is Roselia. あれって that one is バンドのポスター、ね、band's poster or poster of a band だよね right? 確かね、I'm sure it is ロゼリア、ね、ロゼリアだっけ、ね、aren't they ロゼリアRosalia is another band from BanG Dream. They're really cool too. Sometimes it can be pretty heavy. Super amazing vocals, solid, very good with high notes. And the drums is fully equipped with
double drum, double kick pedal, so it goes like super cool.
ロゼリアね、ロゼリアだっけ？Aren't they Roselia?
前の部長さんが好きだったみたい。ノートにもたくさん書いてあった。
前の部長さんが好きだったみたい。ね、前の部長さん、前の previous 部長さん。ね、部長、部、ね、club、ね、長、like a head of the club。of the leader が、好きだった。ね、好きだった past tense みたい。ね、it seems like the previous the head of the club liked the band. ノートにもたくさん書いてあった。ね、ノートにも、ね、in the notebook たくさん a lot 書いてあった。ね、書いてある。ね、書く to write 書いてテレフォン plus ある and not いる。talks about resultant state. What's that? Let's see. Okay. Gonna show you something. Just gonna flip the two. Okay. Resultant state. Okay, てある。It's only used with very specific verbs and it doesn't apply to every single verb. I've listed very common ones here and it doesn't really go beyond this unless it's very unusual. So yeah, てある and not ている. I'll compare them all, but something to talk about the resultant state. What is that? So someone did something. Someone did something. Do something. What's that? And let's say somebody opened the window and left it that way, for example. Okay? Even though I'm saying someone has done something to something. Think about, okay, someone, opened the window and left it that way. State. It's being in that state. Nothing changed. Usage. Transitive. Only transitive for this. Not intransitive. Only transitive verbs. Otherwise it's gonna sound very weird. Okay, all of these are the ones I've listed are transitive verbs anyway. So the doer is not that important, but the action is done intentionally. Okay. So very common ones are listed here, and we already had this in the story. 書く. Let's go from 置くね、置く to place or to put something. 置く、置いてある。置く so somebody put it there. 机の上に on the desk メモがメモ like a note が置いてある。because somebody left a note, put the note there and left it. So 置いてある。So there's a memo or note placed on the desk. The state hasn't changed. Okay? And 置く something を置く is a transitive verb, so this one works. 書く、ね、obviously transitive. ね、字を書く for example メッセージを書く obviously transitive, so this works. ね、メモにメッセージが書いてある、ね、メモにメッセージが書いて
ある Of course somebody wrote it and left it there. Okay. There's a message written on the memo. 春 春 comes later in the story too. So 春ね春ね is to put something stick something. Let's say stick something to the wall. 春 Maybe put a sticker on the guitar. That's 春壁にポスターが貼ってある、ね、壁、The wall 壁にポスターがが貼ってある Well, somebody put it there and left it there、貼ってある、You are just describing it. You're just describing what it is. But also, you know, intended to say, well, somebody did it, you know, intentionally. Or there's a meaning to it. Okay? You are not just describing the state. ね、開ける。ね、窓を開ける。Okay, that's transitive. 窓を開ける。ね、そう。寒いのに窓が開けてある。ね、寒いのに。ね、even though it's cold. Even though it's cold. 窓が開けてある。Somehow, somebody left the window open and left, you know, and then just gone. You know, the window stayed open. Okay? 寒いのに窓が開けてある。てある。ね。Being like descriptive, but talking about like the state. But this implies that, you know, somebody did it, you know, for, you know, for some kind of purpose. But comparing to other ones, what about like other state condition? Like for example, if I use 窓が開いている、窓が開いてる、that's also state. But 開く is intransitive. So this one works with ている。窓が開いてる。We can't say てある here because てある What did I say? It's transitive. Okay, but 開く something が開く is intransitive. So, you know, てある cannot be used. Okay? And in this case, 窓が開いている only just describes like just a state or condition of it. And then, you know, who opened it, someone did it, it doesn't matter. Just describing what it is. Okay? What about ている as, of course, present continuous, but action happening now? That's pretty obvious. Okay? まだ早いけど it's still a bit early. ご飯食べてるよ。ね、but I'm eating. 食べてる。食べる that's transitive. And so, like, you know, is it wrong to use ある? Yeah, it is wrong. Because it's describing an action and not a state. Okay? Surprisingly, nobody really compares these things, so I'm doing it now. Okay? Seems like, you know, a lot of people are confused about these too. So, very easy to just pick, you know, similar ones and just compare why, you know, you use, you know, which one. Teoku is also like meaning-wise is very similar because you do something in advance, you know, to do something ahead of the time. Okay? So, パーティー用に for the party 食べ物を買っておいた、ね、食べ物を買って手 form 手置く literally 買って買う buy and 置く and then leave it there. I bought food, you know, in advance because 手置く is for preparation. And then, you know, パーティー用に so for the party. 置くね、買っておく、手置く買う is transitive. But it's not about the state. Okay?
食べ物を買っておいた。It's more focuses on the action. And also, the subject is I as well. Okay? So I bought it. And, I bought it in advance. So, anyway. But if you're not sure about, do I use tearu? Tearu is only used with super limited, words anyway. And it's been descriptive. And also, there's somebody behind it too. Even though there's not much emphasis on it. But, it's like, hey, especially this. 寒いのに窓が開けてある。Maybe there's a reason behind it. Okay. So, what's that? I'm so thirsty. ちょっと待ってね。よいしょ。お茶。おいしい。はい。So make the file in the morning. Here? Yeah, Tomori's already using that. So, 前の部長さんが好きだったみたい。ね、前の部長さんが好きだったみたい。ノートにもたくさん書いてあった。ね、ノートにも、たくさん書いてあった。I guess, in the notebook, at the club, there were maybe doodles and messages to the band, or maybe the lyrics and things like that. Yeah. ノートにもたくさん書いてあった。
ノートってこの活動日誌のこと？どれどれ。今日は星を見た。ルンとした星空だった。ルンって何
？Okay. So, Anon-chan takes a look at a notebook at the club. ノートってこの活動日誌のこと？活動日誌。ね、活動 activities ね、日誌。Like a diary. 活動日誌 especially for like the club in this case, writing down what happened, what they did, things like that. 活動日誌ね、ノートってこの活動日誌のこと？ You mean like this 活動日誌？ activity, a diary or note? どれどれ like, let me see. She's flipping the pages of the notebook and finds an entry saying 今日は星を見た今日は星を見た、ね、星、ね、star 星を見たstars 今日は星を見た、ね、I saw stars、today ルンとした星空だった、ね、ルンとした星空星空ね、星空、星の空、ね、starry sky、星空、ルンとした星空、ルン、ルンと歩く、ルンと歌う、ルン、ね、describes cheerfulness, like happiness, joyfulness. ルン。In this case, ルンとした星空 of course it's kind of made up. So I guess maybe something fancy, something beautiful, something that makes them excited, you name it. Something positive. ルンとした星空だった。And Anon-chan doesn't even understand what it means. ルンって何？ What do you mean by ルンbecause it's not like a common word.
天文部って不思議ちゃんっていうか個性的な人が集まりやすいんだね。
天文部って不 思議ちゃんっていうか個性的な人が集まりやすいんだね。天文部って of course 天文部、Astronomy Club って、は不思議ちゃんね、不思議ちゃんっていうか、ね、不思議 is an adjective、mysterious 不思議ちゃん mysterious girl、不思議ちゃんっていうか、ね、不思議ちゃんっていうか個性的な人、個性的ね、unique、or distinctive、な人ね、someone who is、unique、不思議ちゃんっていうか個性的な人が集まりやすいんだね。不思議ちゃんというかっていうかというかね、よいしょ。ね、I think we had this ね。いや、ね、っていうか、不思議ちゃんっていうか、不思議ちゃん or perhaps ね、should I say 個性的な人、そう不思議ちゃん、or like I mean it's more like 個性的な人ね、like unique individuals が集まりやすい、ね、集まる gather、gather get together 個性的な人が集まる and plus 安い、ね、集まりやすい、マスステンプラス安い、easy to do something but talking about feature、or attribute、not talking about the action itself、as in この本は読みやすい、this book is easy to read, not talking about the action of reading the book but talking about the book is easy to read、集まりやすい、ね、個性的な人がね、unique individuals が集まりやすい、ね、集まりやすい、集まりますマスステムプラス安い、ね、those people、this type of this type of individuals gather easily、meaning like天文部 this club、basically attracts unique people だね、like はあ、
千早さんも
after hearing that
天文部私しかいなくて、
ともりasks Anon 千早さんも入部する、千早さんも、They don't call each other by their first name、yet、千早さんも千早さん also 入部する、入部部に入る to enter the club, to join the club、do you or are you going to join the club 天文部私しかいなくて、天文部、Astronomy Club 私しかいなくて、I'm the only one member
考えとく。
Obviously not 考えとくもうね、考える to think about something、but 手置く、ね、考えておく to do something beforehand. We just had that、考えておく、考えとく the sound changes、考えとく of course it's casual、I will think about that
そうだよね。
あ、そうだよね。はい。あ、that's right. は？うん。
もうまた落ち込む。そんなにすぐ落ち込まないでよ。
もうまた落ち込む。We had 落ち込む before to feel down, to feel, depressed. もう like, hey, また again 落ち込む。Hey, you're, feeling down again. そんなにすぐ落ち込まないでよ。Again, we had 落ち込まないで before. そんなにすぐ、ね、that quickly そんなにすぐ落ち込まないでよdon't feel down that quickly don't be that depressed don't be depressed that quickly like, huh?
このノートは高松さんの？高松さんも日誌つけてるんだ。見てもいい？
アノンちゃん says、このノートは高松さんの？このノートは高松さんのノート。It's not written, but このノートは、This notebook is 高松さんの。Is this yours? 高松さんも、ね、高松さん、You も日誌つけてるんだ。ね、日誌つけてるんだ。You keep a diary? 見てもいい Can I take a look? ね、てもいい We had this、before 待ってねてもいいあった、ねIs it okay to do this? ね、てもいい見てもいい Can I take a look?
それは
それはねthat is
高松さんバンドやってんじゃん。
高松さんバンドやってんじゃん。高松さん You're in a band。
ここに書いてあるの歌詞だよね。コードも書いてあるし、バンドスコアのコピーも貼ってある。
ここに書いてあるの歌詞だよね。てある。ここに書いてあるの歌詞だよね。歌詞 lyrics。ここに書いてあるの歌詞だよね。So what's written here is the lyrics, right? 書いてある resultant state because somebody wrote it. 書いてあるの歌詞だよね。And again てあるコードも書いてあるしコードlike A, C, chords、コードも書いてあるし、あるし、and バンドスコアのコピーも貼ってある。バンドスコア、ね、like music。バンドスコアのコピー、like a photocopy も貼って、again てある。She's just describing things. Okay? So 貼ってある。Exactly what I gave as examples. You see? バンドスコアのコピーも貼ってある。Of course, somebody put it there for a reason. And I say that way. バンドスコアのコピーも、it's on the notebook.
へえ、この曲春日陰って言うんだ。聞いたことない曲だけど、なんてバンドの曲？
I didn't say this. 春、貼ってある。It's attached. In this case, ノートに貼ってある。It's attached on the notebook, on the page. was it like バンドのスコアのコピーも貼ってあるんだ。The photocopy、of the music、the score is attached、on the page。ちょっと待ってね。Resultant state again because she's just describing what it is. And 春日陰。へえ、この曲春日陰って言うんだ。ね、春日陰。It's the name of the song. It's a beautiful song written by Saki-chan. Saki-chan and Tomori. Tomori、wrote the lyrics and Saki-chan、wrote the melody and arrangement. Beautiful song. This is the song Tomori and Saki-chan's previous band wrote, and they also kind of recorded the video, but not professionally. へえ、この曲春日陰って言うんだ。This song is called 春日陰。聞いたことない曲だけど、聞いたことがない。聞いたことない。Life experience, but negative. I've never heard of it. 聞いたことない曲だけど、never heard of this song, but なんてバンドの曲？なんというバンドの曲？The song is by which band? Or what band?
バンドはもうやってない。
そう。ともり says バンドはもうやってない。バンドはもうやってない。I no longer play、in the band.
マジ？じゃあ私やる？私ギターとボーカルやるから、それ以外なら何でもいいよ。
Oh my god. She just asks everyone. Oh dear. マジマジね、seriously? ね、マジじゃあ、私とやるじゃあ、then 私と with me やる Like, do you wanna, will you play with me? 私、ギターとボーカルやるから、I'll do the guitar, I'll play the guitar and I'll be on the vocals から、so それ以外something 以外ね except these things except or other than apart from these things ねそれ以外ならcontextual conditional if it's anything other than the ones I mentioned you mean well she meant guitar vocals in the center position それ以外なら if you well それ以外なら何でもいいよ you can do everything else apart from guitar vocals because she wants to be in the center and she wants to get people's attention
クラスのマスコットキャラを取り込んだら絶対注目されるし
クラスのマスコットキャラを取り込んだら絶対注目されるしクラスのマスコットキャラclasses マスコットキャラマスコットキャラクターを取り込んだら取る and 込む so take in 取り込んだら絶対注目されるし、取り込むコンビネーションを取る and 込む、take in、取り込んだら conditional、if I get her in the band、get this mascot character in the band 絶対 絶対注目される is from 絶対に definitely 絶対注目される注目する注目する目 is from 目注ぐ、注目する、to pay attention to something、put the spotlight、on something、注目する注目される is a passive、well, to get attention、注目する注目される、because it's kind of strange to say to be paid attention so I just say to get attention even though to get attention on its own is not passive but the Japanese are this Japanese 注目される is the passive of 注目する、of course to be more like to be looked at, passive to be looked at、or to be seen、絶対注目されるし、注目されるし注目されるからit's a good idea、that would be a good idea、
やらない。
Today Anon-chan getting refused getting turned down so many times or twice Tomori says やらないやる to do やらない no I'm not gonna do it I won't do it
そっかごめん気が乗らないなら大丈夫だから
そっか Oh I see ごめん I'm sorry 気が乗らないなら大丈夫だからね気が乗らない from 気が乗る気が乗る気が乗るto be in the mood but 気が乗る is of course this is 乗るit's a dictionary form but 気が乗らない is often only used in a negative. Of course, originally it's from 気が乗る but we don't use 気が乗る on its own like this. We just always kind of turn it into negative to say not in the mood. 気が乗らない I'm not motivated. 気が乗らない I'm not in the mood. 気が乗らないなら大丈夫だからね、If you're not in the mood, it's okay. If you're not motivated to do this, that's totally fine.
バンドやっても
I have to press it. Okay. バンドやっても even though I play in a band.
またダメになるから
またダメになるからねまた again ダメになる It's not gonna go well から So that's why she doesn't want to join そうバンドやってもバンドやってもまたダメになるからSo even if I play in a band it won't go well it's not gonna be good から So I'm not gonna join I'm not gonna start a band
もう無理こういう暗い空気ほんと苦手なんだよね
もう無理無理無理okay 無理 is an adjective impossible or sometimes it's like oh this is too much okay and reasonable in this case hey this is too much I had enough もう無理こういう暗い空気ほんと苦手なんだよね暗い dark こういう暗い空気 air atmosphere so this kind of like dark atmosphere or air or vibe ほんと苦手なんだよね本当に really 苦手なんだよね I just can't I can't take it ね苦手ね something that you don't like in this case、of course sometimes it means ね if you say ね音楽が苦手 meaning like you're bad at music or you know also you don't like it too but in this case she's just talking about her preference 本当苦手なんだよね I just can't take it I can't deal with this ね she doesn't like it 本当苦手なんだよね oh gosh I can't deal with you know with something like this it's so dark and it's not for me it's not my cup of tea
ごめん
ごめんね she's saying sorry
謝らなくていいから準備してカラオケ行くよともりちゃ
ね
ん
謝らなくていいから準備してね謝るね謝る to apologize to say sorry 謝らない negative and 謝らなくていいね don't have to do this 謝らなくていいからねなくていい we had a なくていい before ねなくていいand it was in the first episode ねなくていいね、気にしなくていい、ね。Don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about that. だから、ね、謝らなくていい。ね、you don't need to apologize. よいしょ。準備して、ね、準備、preparation、準備する to prepare, get ready. ね、準備する、準備して、ね、Hey, get ready! and then what is she gonna do together? カラオケ行くよ Of course カラオケに行くよ Like we're gonna go ね You're gonna go for karaoke カラオケ行くよともりちゃん She's already saying ともりちゃん instead of 高松さんAdorable
カラオケ
カラオケ
暗い気分の時は遊びに行くのが一番付き合ってあげるからほら行くよ
暗い気分の時はね暗い dark 気分 mood、暗い気分の時は遊びに行くのが一番、so when you ね when you are in a dark mood、遊びに行く、遊びに行くこと、ね、to go out、go out and play、go out and have fun が行くことが一番、ね、that's the best thing、ね付き合ってあげるからほら行くよ、ね、付き合ってあげる付き合うtwo things、of course she's talking about the first one to keep someone company you know, to go together、付き合う but 付き合う also means to date、and also like to be yeah it also means to get along but mostly these two are very common the first two、okay in this case of course they're not talking about dating that would be very strange right now but they're talking about like you know going there together、付き合う付き合って手あげる、ね、do that for you、ほら行くよ、let's go Tomori's like a bit confused like what's going on Anon's taking her already. Super cute. Anyway, that's it. ちょっと待って。喉が渇いた。首がすごい。my neck snapped. Back to normal now. はい、大丈夫。ちょっと待って。よいしょ。どこ行った Let me just go to the はいおっとちょっと待ってねと Let me just check I'm checking my chat Where am I now? Did you enjoy the penguins? Oh, daylight savings time. I know, it just happens. So, Saito, you got affected. Sorry about that. Yeah, like here, the timing is very odd. I think the when it changes to to the standard time. It's like I honestly I can't follow. So just have to keep checking my stream schedule or schedule. And we'll just show up whenever, I guess. Mirror is also a different time for me. Oh, is it? Yeah, like I think it just California just changes. I don't know when exactly. Did it just happen? I don't know. But yes. But the clock or like the time displayed on my stream page is always accurate. Okay, so I just decided to stream like at 1 o'clock, whatever it is. So without like checking, oh, is this like daylight saving or is it the standard now? I just stream at 1 so I don't confuse myself. Of course then it means like it will be different for some people. Anyway, Rec on says みんなこんにちは。はい、みんなこんにちは。アヒル、前の授業に欠席してしまったのでかな。失礼します。皆さん、元気かはいらない。You don't need a car here。ね、みんな元気ですか？お皆さん元気ですか？おみんな元気？Car is only for it comes after a formal at the end of a formal question. アヒル遅刻しました。大丈夫。It's okay. It's okay. If you're late, I don't mind. あまり遅刻してない。遅刻してない。let me see who else is here. My son, you here? ジョマ初めて日本語を書く時間。そうなの？初めて in that case you can say 初めて日本語を書きます。It's you can yeah that means it's my first time writing in Japanese. アヒル日本語で書く方がいい。日本語で書いた方がいい。た方がいい for advice. 日本語で書いた方がいい。Let me write it. I'm just looking at the chat. One sec. ちょっとね。そう、日本語で書いた方がいい。ごめん、日本語で。た方がいい。ね、た方がいい。ね、advice。ね。let's see. I can only type Japanese on my mobile device, so I switch when I need to. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, it's tricky to type on the computer if you don't set up, properly, I guess. On my Mac, it's really easy. So, it's kind of like one extra step compared to PC. So like I can just switch really quickly. Anyway. Yeah, let's see. Cool down, you are still in the lecture. Uh-oh. Oh, but thank you for checking me out, Cool Down. Good to see you in chat. Oh my gosh, DC says 3 a.m. 3 a.m. right now. Oh my gosh, you should sleep.
please sleep. I don't want you to stay up late. Please. NKB says, glad I caught a stream live finally. Oh, thank you for watching. NKB, seeing your name for the first time, and I hope you get to watch again, again and again in the future. Let's see. Cunningston's welcoming NKB, Joma also, and let me see. NK says, thanks. This seems like a comfy stream with some Japanese practice, right? Yeah, some intensive Japanese practice. Depends on how you see it. Ahiru says, いらっしゃいませ, いらっしゃいませ. It's like a shop now. Am I a shop? Well, it's funny. That's good. Yeah, DC, you should sleep. Good night. Yes. But thank you for writing in chat. Okay, I appreciate it. Everyone's talking to each other. That's good. That's good. So thank you for the excellent examples and explanation. Yes, tearu. Yeah, tearu. It's not really explained properly. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna just write a new file and then compare the differences so you know when to use them. Of course, it's not used like all the time, and as I said, it's pretty limited too. So I just gave like common examples so oh, okay, I've seen this before in Taenyan's lesson, and you don't have to worry about other things. Okay. Let me see. And everyone's saying good night to D. DC. Let me see. So the music is very relaxing. Aww. Jomar. Let me see. Yes. Yeah. If it's too late or too early, you guys should sleep. Okay. And Cunningston says that was fun. Thanks. You're welcome. And Falcon says time flies with my lessons. Oh, good to hear this. Yeah, maybe it's because if we saw some penguins and then got excited about these cute penguins. Anyway. Cool Down says happy Halloween to you. And Keazo, thank you so much. ペンペンありがとうね。Keazo ありがとう。And Zaito said thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Cool down. It's okay. Lecture ended early. Excellent. Okay. Now you join me. NKB says a lot of hey. Yeah, right. It's me. Right. After teaching, yes, this is what happens. I get loose. Right. Yeah, NKB says, thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Cool down. I don't really see or hear tearu much. I know. I don't think a lot of people can explain well. I'm sorry to say this, but it's actually very tricky to explain. That's why. Because they themselves could get confused with passives. And because like if you switch to English, if you translate to English, it has the passive meaning. So that's why it's kind of difficult to teach. But I kind of organized in a way that it's never the same as passive. Okay. So if you want to review that part, of course I will create more timestamps and chapters so you can go back to that section and review. Okay, I'll do that later. So let me see. I'm so busy talking. ちょっと待ってね。アヒルセ先生お疲れ様ありがとうね。おやすみ。はい。Jomar says, oh, this time I hear Taenyan's British accent to you. It's kind of mixed every now and then. ありがとうね。Jomar says, thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Miroy, thank you so much for this stream. Taenyan sensei, it was long and a bit exhausting, but also a little fun. Yes, I know. Like, imagine if you were in my shoes. doing this. You know, 2 hours. Yeah, more than 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But I love it. You know, I love to help, so I'm not complaining. Okay. Let's see. Kezo, accent super strong but pretty clear to Americans. Right. Cool down. So it's a tricky grammar point. Right. It is. You're talking about te aru. And if you're confused, please look at the section again. I'll create a new timestamp in chapters so it's easy to review later. Okay? See, Parkion's being busy with talking is a good thing, is it? It sounds like I never shut up. I'm a quiet person. Sometimes. ね、はい。You must be too tired now. I'm kind of like high. After going through so much, I'm like, I go beyond exhaustion and tiredness. I'm just like, oh wow, you know, I could keep going, but of course it's time to go. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, as usual. And if it's your first time, thank you for popping by. I do appreciate your support. ね、はい。今日もね、どうも本当にありがとうね。すごく楽しかった。ね、先生は大変だけど、みんなのためにね、頑張るから、みんなのために頑張るから。ね、of course it's not easy. ね、of course it's not easy to, prepare. Like a lesson stream, slash entertainment session, edutainment, streams. But I do it for you, okay? So I've got to go. どうもありがとう。Let me just check my chat once more. ちょっと待ってね。Patrick says ライブしてくれてありがとう。またね。どういたしまして。いつもありがとうね。And Cunningston says, take care, everyone, and a happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you guys. And I hope, I don't know if you guys are going to any parties and things. I'm not. Let me see. Runner's high, but streaming. Right. It is. Like, I kind of like warm up fully. And I'm like, okay, now I can say anything. Anyway. Cunningston's my ocha is kind of running low too, so I need to refill. Okay, so Cunningston's we appreciate it. Aww. You're welcome. じゃあみんなありがとうね。ね、ザイトもありがとうね。So I gotta go. じゃあ週末かな。週末ね。See you at the weekend. Okay? And Falcons, one more. Alright, thank you for everything. Until next time, exactly. じゃあまたね。また週末会おうね。はい。お疲れ。お疲れ。